It's showtime. All right. It's showtime. Oh no. It's showtime. Oh no. Are you ready? Oh no. It's showtime. Better luck next time. It's showtime. Better luck next time. It's showtime. It's showtime. All right. It's showtime. Better luck next time. Are you ready? Better luck next time. Are you ready? Better luck next time. It's showtime. Yes! It's showtime. Better luck next time. Are you ready? Better luck next time. It's showtime. Are you ready? Ow! Oh no! It's showtime! It's showtime! Oh no! Are you ready? Next time. Are you ready? Oh no! Are you ready? Are you ready? Double shots. Look next time. Are you ready? Double shot. Oh no! Are you ready? Double shot. Next time. It's showtime. Are you ready? Oh no! Are you ready?